Do is on my entrance, 3-point contact. Okay, just make sure I have 3-point contact. Everything that I touch is going to be inspecting. So my seat belt has no crack, no frays, and buckled safely.
Go right ahead. Whatever you need to do. Don't worry about me.
I'm going to make sure that the horn actually works. Before I start the bus, I'm going to make sure that my transmission selector is in neutral. So I'm going to look for my ABS and DEF light come on and go off. If it stay on, it's a sign of malfunction. So I'm going to start my air brake test. My first test is going to be low warning devices. My low warning devices should activate no lower than 55 psi or either label specified by the manufacturer. I should get a visual and audible alarm, and I'm going to start my test right now. My low warning devices activate at 85 psi. My next test is going to be the cutout. My air compressor should cut off between 120 and 140 psi. So when my primary needle, which is the white one, stop rising, that's when the air compressor cut off. My air compressor cut off 130 psi. My next test is going to be the apply air loss. In my next test, and I should not lose more than 3 psi in 1 minute. And that minute, I'm going to be listening for any air leaks. I'm going to wait for the needle to settle down. So the needle settled down at 112 psi. And my minute is gonna start right now. I'm listening for any air leaks. Okay, my minute is up. I didn't lose any PSI. I'm still 112 PSI and I didn't hit any air leaks. My next test is gonna be the spring brake. The spring brake should activate between 20 and 45 PSI or either label specified by the manufacturer. And I'm gonna start right now. My spring brake activate at 45 PSI, and that concludes my air brake test. My next test, it'll be the parking brake test. Do you want me to perform or demonstrate? I mean, just demonstrate, just talk about it, or do you want me to?
You demonstrate it.
Demonstrate it? Okay.
Yes.
So I'm gonna have to close the front door. Come on. Okay, everybody, hold on. My next test is gonna be the surface brake. I'm going to accelerate the bus to 5 miles per hour, and when I apply the surface brake, should not pull to the left or to the right. All right. Okay, now I'm going to continue with the driver compartment area Pre Trip. So I'm gonna check my left turn signal, make sure it's working properly. My right turn signal is working properly. My high beam is working properly. Four-way hazards, they're working properly. My windshield wipers and windshield wiper fluid is working properly. My heater defroster, I have my heater defroster temperature select, my heater defroster flow select, and the heater defroster fan. They're all working order, working properly. Will you assist me checking the outside lights, please? Do you want me to talk about the wheelchair lift, or you want me to demonstrate how to operate the lift?
You can just talk about it.
Talk about it. On the wheelchair lift, I will deploy the lift and make sure that deploy smoothly and retractly and latch it securely, and there is no hydraulic leaks, and there is no missing nuts and bolts, and there is no holes on the floor, loosened fibers. Okay. So I'm going to check my mirrors. I'm going to make sure that all my mirrors are clean, clear, and adjusted for me. My windshield wiper, my windshield wipers are in working order, and my windshield has no cracks, no illegal stickers, and it is clean. What else? The cameras inside, they all are securely mounted and they are in working order. I think I got driver's area. So you want to come back inside and do that. Okay, I'm going to talk about FET, fuses. This bus doesn't have any fuses, it has circuit breakers and they're located right off on the overhead over here. E for extinguishers. The extinguisher is securely mounted, it's properly charged, the needle is on the green. Okay, and it's securely mounted. And the T is for triangles. I have 3 triangles over here right behind the driver's seat. Okay. So now I'm going to check the interior, right? I'm going to make sure that all the handrails, all the, the floor, my floor, there are no holes, no loosened fibers. I'm going to check all the seat. I'm going to make sure that the seat frames are securely mounted to the floor and the seat cushions are securely mounted to the frame. So now I want to talk about the emergency exit. The hatch is an emergency exit. All the windows with the red handles are emergency exits. And the front door is also an emergency exit. The front door has a glass, right? If I break it and I release the air pressure, that's an emergency exit. And I would like to demonstrate how to operate the emergency exit. Sorry, it's the other side. Okay. So, all right. So all my cameras are securely mounted. My floor, there are no holes. There is no accessory worn. My entrance door over here, there is no holes. There is no loose fibers. There is, it's not accessory worn. My entrance door, the handrails are securely mounted. The door has the glass is not cracked. It has no damage. So the entrance lights are properly working. The door opens smoothly and closes securely. And okay, you guys want to come outside? If I forget, I can go back inside and and tell her that I forgot something.
3 points of contact.
So I'm gonna start from this side so I don't forget anything. So my battery, the battery door, right, is securely mounted. So my battery, all the cables are securely connected. There is no corrosion. And all the batteries are securely mounted. My mirror bracket is securely mounted. My mirrors, they are in good condition. They have no cracks. They have no damage. My front lights, my clearance light, they're not missing, they're not damaged, they're in working order and the proper color. They're red on the back and amber elsewhere. So my windshield, it has no cracks, it has no illegal sticker, and it's in good condition. My windshield wipers, they have good tension. The windshield wipers blade are in good condition. My lenses, my four-ways, turn signals, low beam and high beams, they all are present, they are in good condition, they have no damage, and they are working order. My mirror, my right side mirror bracket is securely mounted. The mirror itself doesn't have any damage, it has no cracks, it's in good condition. Passenger side, all my lights and reflectors and signals, they are all in good condition. They're not missing, they're not damaged, and they have the proper colors. Amber in the front, red on the back, and amber elsewhere, right? Okay, now I want to talk about my front axle. ICD, I for inflation. I will check the inflation on my tire with a tire gauge. I'm gonna make sure my valve stump is present, it's not cracked, it's not missing. So the front depth, for the front tire, minimum depth is a 4/32 of an inch. So for condition, right, the tread is evenly worn. The sidewall of the tire has no damage, no abrasions, no cuts. It's in good condition. Now I want to talk about the rim. The rim has no dents. It doesn't have any illegal weldings or any cracks. Now I want to talk my lug nuts. My lug nuts, they are present. They are in good condition. They're not missing of rust trails. Rust trails are signs of a loose nut. Okay. Now I want to talk about my front axle seal. My axle seal has no cracks, no leaks, and it's in good condition. So now I want to talk about my brakes. My brakes, my rotors, they have no holes, no cut. They're securely mounted. My brake pads, they're not dangerous thin, and they don't have any contaminants like grease and oil. My brake lines and hoses, they securely connected. They have no cut, no frays, and they're not leaking. So now I would like to move into the suspension. My suspension, right, is right behind this tire over here. So my air mounts, they securely mounted. They have no missing bolts. My airbags, they securely mounted, no missing bolts, and they're not leaking. My shock absorbers, are securely mounted, and they're not leaking. The suspension airlines and the hoses, they are securely connected. They are in good condition. They have no cuts, no frays, and they are securely mounted. So now I would like to go a little bit deeper inside into my steering bags. My steering bags is securely mounted and it's not leaking. So the steering bags, lines and hoses, right? They securely connected. They in good condition. They have no cuts, no frays. My steering linkage, arms and rod, I'm gonna make sure that they have no dents, and the joints, they have no missing bolts and cotter pins, and they securely connected. I think I got that over here. If I miss anything else, I will come back. Okay. So over here, I would like to talk about my frame. So my frame, right? I'm gonna check over here, make sure that if I get underneath over here, I can check the cross members. I'm gonna make sure they're not bent, or they have no damage, or they're not even missing in the bus. When they're missing, you will have inside kind of like sagging floors. That's a sign of a missing cross member. Over here, I have my fuel tank. My fuel tank is securely connected. What I'm checking over here, make sure that fuel tank cap is not missing and it's tight, it's securely. And as you guys can see, there is no leak. My rear axle, I want to talk about my tire. ICD, inflation. I will check the inflation with the tire gauge. Make sure it's to the proper inflation. Make sure the valve stem is present, it's not broken or missing. The minimum trap depth on the rear is 2/32 of an inch. So the condition, make sure that it's evenly worn. It has no cuts on the sidewalls, no abrasions, right? It's in good condition. So over here, the rim has no dents, no welds or cracks. Welds are illegal on rims. The lug nuts, they're not missing, they're all present, and there is no rust trails, a sign of a loose nut. The rear axle seal is not leaking, so it's in good condition. So now I would like to talk about the brakes. My brakes, my rotors, they're securely mounted. They have no missing bolts. My brake pads, they're not dangerous thing. They don't have contaminants like grease and oil. My air brakes, lines and hoses, I'm gonna make sure that they securely connected and they are in good condition. They have no cuts, no frays, and they securely mounted on to the frame of the bus. So now I'm gonna move into the suspension. I'm gonna make sure that the airbags mount are securely mounted, no missing bolts, and the airbags are securely mounted into the mounts with no missing bolt, and they're not leaking air. The shock absorbers, I'm gonna make sure they're securely mounted, not missing bolt, and they're not leaking. What else over here? Over here we had the DAF. I'm gonna make sure the DAF, right, it has the cap, it's tight, not missing, and it's not leaking. Over here in this section over here, I have my power steering reservoir. This is what I check and have an eyeglass where you can check, make sure it's at proper level. So on the rear, I'm gonna check my clearance light. Make sure that they're not missing, they're not damaged, and they're the proper color. They're red on the back and amber elsewhere. All my lenses, you know, four-ways, turn signals, all my lenses are in good condition. They're not missing, they're not damaged, and they're securely mounted, both sides. The engine compartment door is securely mounted. Open it slowly and close it securely. That's what I'm checking on. This is my coolant reservoir. It has an eyeglass, and I can check, you know, make sure it's to the proper level, right? I have my oil dipstick. If I need, this is where I check my oil dipstick. If I wanna add oil, I will come and add it over here. All my hoses, I'm gonna check, make sure all my hoses are securely connected. They are in good condition. They have no cuts. You know, they're not frayed and they're not leaking. As you can see, there is no leaks on the under the bus. And it's working. 1, 2, 3. The hoses. That's it. I think I missed something. I just woke up.
Good job, sir.
Yeah.
How did we do?
I don't have anything uncircled. I think we got everything. We got everything. I thought I almost was gonna have you on your mirrors, but then you came back and got those. Thought he was gonna have them on the front door, but then he talked about the front door and he demonstrated it. So what